this special edition of Lexington Now, the state of the city and county. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of January 30th, 2023. Mayor Linda Gorton gave the annual State of the City and County address this past week. We take time to highlight some of the major talking points in her speech. We begin with her remarks on council, public safety, and One Lexington's accomplishments over the past year.
Thank you to the Lexington Forum for again hosting this speech. And congratulations on your 40th anniversary. Welcome to all the public officials who are with us today. And I want to begin with an introduction of our energetic, diverse Urban County Council. 6 of these folks, including our Vice Mayor, are brand new to government. They've moved into City Hall with fresh ideas for our community. Vice Mayor Dan Wu, Councilmember at Large James Brown, Councilmember at Large Chuck Ellinger, 1st District Tana Fogel, 2nd District Shayla Lynch, 3rd District Hannah Legree, 4th District Brenda Menares, 5th District Liz Sheehan, 6th District Denise Gray, 7th District Preston Worley, 8th District Fred Brown, 9th District Whitney Baxter, 10th District Dave Savigny, 11th District Jennifer Reynolds, and 12th District Kathy Ploman. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Lexington's government has one and only one focus: meeting the needs of nearly 325,000 people. Today, I want to talk about some of the work our employee teams from across government are doing to meet the needs of people right here in Lexington. So let's start with the Department of Public Safety. Until 2018, when we established the Community Paramedicine Program, firefighters could only address a patient's emergency needs. Community paramedicine gives them the opportunity to look a little deeper and find longer-term solutions for people. This is our community paramedicine team, which also includes police officers and social workers. Community paramedicine recently won the National Wayland Everyday Champion Award. Teamwork is an essential part of nearly everything we do in government. 2022 was a great year for the fire department. The department won a SAFER grant, allowing us to hire 21 new firefighters, and the grant covers their salaries for 3 years. With federal funds, we replaced old equipment. We want our firefighters to have the best equipment. Since the rest of the state depends on our elite services in times of need, when the floods came to eastern Kentucky, our firefighters, including boat crews, search and rescue crews, incident management teams, and our mobile ambulance bus, were among the first to mobilize to help. We also were able to donate used equipment to eastern Kentucky cities. Like our firefighters, our police officers save lives every single day. To meet the challenges of the future, we have continued to modernize their crime-fighting tools. That's why we have moved ahead with the expansion of the Flock license plate readers. There will soon be a total of 100 license plate readers scattered across our city. The technology is an effective tool across the country and on Lexington's streets. In just the past 10 months, license plate readers here have helped bring justice to victims, locate missing persons, arrest wanted individuals, recover stolen property, and assist in the capture of homicide suspects. To date, over 200 success stories have been attributed here to the license plate readers, resulting in over $1.8 million of stolen property being recovered and more than 80 guns seized. Clearly, our police have had a busy year that also included current construction of the new East Sector Roll Call Center. Technology moves us forward, but it cannot help with all of our public safety needs. Last year, there was a significant increase in the number of homicides related to domestic violence. In fact, there were 13 homicides related to domestic violence in 2022, compared to just one in 2021. Teams of advocates and specialized police detectives work with survivors of domestic violence to keep them safe as they build cases to prosecute the abusers. To ensure domestic violence victims know they can get help, Stephanie Theakston and our city's Domestic and Sexual Violence Prevention Coalition recently launched a public awareness campaign called "It's Time to Get Honest About Domestic Violence." And they're providing Green Dot active bystander training, offering safe ways to intervene. We have also given victims of domestic violence a simple way to ask for help by encouraging them to call 311. Trained operators connect victims to the services they need. We continue our focus on reducing gun violence among youth and young adults. Divine Karama, director of One Lexington in the mayor's office, and staff members Larry Johnson and Kenny Payne work with police and partners throughout government. We have greatly expanded One Lexington, and it is getting results. Between 2021 and 2022, we saw a 50% decrease in gun-related homicides among youth and young adults, and a 15% decrease in shootings. One Lexington is building the capacity of community partners experienced in assisting families affected by violence by providing support and services. Last summer, One Lexington was referred to a family that had just lost a loved one to gun violence. One Lexington's crisis response advocates engaged this family by bringing food from community partners and assessing the situation to see what support family members needed, such as mental health resources, help with household bills, and mentoring programs for the two younger children in the home. The crisis response team engaged 50 individuals and families last year and mediated 19 conflicts among young people.
Mayor Gorton continued her remarks with a look at where the city is in the areas of housing and economic development.
One of the most critical areas my administration prioritizes every day is affordable, safe housing. We recently hired our first ever housing advocate, Caitlin Dixon. She helps residents navigate sometimes complicated housing needs to find solutions inside and outside of government. In just 6 months, she has helped 106 households. This year, we are making an enormous investment in affordable housing, including over $11 million in federal funds and $4.8 million in local funds. Currently, 846 affordable apartments are under construction and scheduled to open next year. Since February of 2021, our federally funded rental assistance program, designed to ease the economic impact of the pandemic, has provided more than $40 million in rent and utility assistance to over 6,000 households, helping people who had economic setbacks during COVID-19. We are currently working to refocus this program to concentrate on residents with the greatest risk of housing instability. We have also invested federal funds in our homeless response system. Working with Community Action, we have funded 2 new transitional housing projects to move people off the street into transitional and then permanent housing. To meet the needs of people who are homeless, we have worked with partners to expand space in our shelters, provide increased street outreach, and ensure beds are available for medical respite services. And another new program, the Housing Repair Assistance Program, helps low-income homeowners make repairs to resolve code enforcement violations. Long-term, this program will protect homeowners and lift up neighborhoods. Some people have problems with finding housing, employment, and with continuing their education because of low-level criminal records. Last April, we held an expungement clinic and job fair. We called it Clean Slate Lexington. The event provided residents with an opportunity to expunge low-level offenses from criminal records, providing second chances for employment, housing, and education. Thanks to many partners, we were able to serve over 400 people that one day, and we plan another event this year. Job opportunities for all are another critical component of a safe and healthy city. At the city, we work every day to create new jobs by attracting new employers to our city and helping local businesses grow new jobs. Overall, our economy is thriving. Unemployment in Fayette County is 3.1%. Employment has surpassed pre-pandemic levels, and in July, we set a record for the number of people employed in Fayette County, the 4th highest number of people employed since 1990, when the tracking began. We are determined to make sure those numbers continue to improve. So let's talk about several aspects of economic development programs that are underway to attract new companies. First, ag tech. We're working to make Lexington a hub for ag tech businesses through the Bluegrass Ag Tech Development Corp., recently established by the city, Dean Nancy Cox of the University of Kentucky College of Agriculture, Food, and Environment, Dr. Mark Lyons, President and CEO of Alltech, and Dr. Ryan Quarles, Kentucky Commissioner of Agriculture. The city has invested $1 million in this ag tech effort, and we just got great breaking news over the weekend that we will receive an additional $1 million in matching grant from the Kentucky Ag Development Board to move this initiative forward. Next, Lexington's participation in the Commerce Lexington Regional Economic Development Partnership. The city, in partnership with Commerce Lexington and led by Andy Johnson, Commerce Lexington's Chief Policy Officer, joins a 9-county partnership in working on a regional economic development strategy. Third, we hope to attract new employers to our legacy business park at Coldstream. After several years of planning and development of the site master plan, we now have our team in place to take the city's 200-acre legacy business park at Coldstream from concept to construction. This park is projected to provide good jobs for 2,100 people. To help local businesses grow, we work with individual clients to meet their needs. We also support existing businesses by making it easier for them to do business with local government. For the development community, we are installing Open Counter, an expansion of our one-stop shop. Starting this March, Open Counter will allow employers and others considering a construction project in Lexington to look virtually at available property and its zoning, the permits needed, and almost every other aspect of the development process. We hope our work to extend broadband to the rural area will soon help individual households and the many local businesses that operate on our farms. Our Chief Information Officer, Aldona Valicenti, organized a regional broadband initiative with neighboring counties. An RFP was issued for accessible, affordable broadband in underserved and unserved sections of 7 central Kentucky counties. Spectrum is now applying for grants for several counties through state and federal programs designed to provide broadband in the rural areas, including rural Fayette County. Each county is pursuing individual financial arrangements.
After the break, more highlights from the State of the City and County Address.
It's time. It's time to get honest about domestic violence. It's time, Lexington.
Lexington, it's time.
It's time.
Domestic violence is a community issue, not a private matter.
It's time to get honest.
We all know someone who has experienced domestic violence.
It's time.
Lexington, it is time.
It's time.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. Mayor Gorton wrapped up her address with a wide range of topics. Here are some of the quick hits from the remainder of her remarks.
Streets and Roads is part of our nuts and bolts department, otherwise known as the Department of Environmental Quality and Public Works. 10-year-old Cora wanted some important changes made in her neighborhood, and she wrote to her council member, Whitney Baxter. Streets and Roads put in ramps on street corners, now known as Cora's Corners, and also created new sidewalk entrances to Shiloh Park. In addition to Cora's Corners, it has been a busy year in Streets and Roads, which filled over 4,400 potholes and responded to 334 calls to get trees or limbs off the road. Streets and Roads, working with Waste Management, also found time to help flood victims in Whitesburg and Wayland, cleaning out sewers and rebuilding culverts to give people access to their homes. Our public works and environmental quality folks have tough jobs, picking up garbage at 98,000 homes and 4,000 businesses, maintaining hundreds of miles of sewer pipes, keeping our city clean, mowing our green spaces, building new roads, paving old roads, recycling, and much, much more. Here are a few highlights for 2022. We restarted curbside paper recycling. We completed the widening of Clays Mill Road. A water quality project in Southland Park was named Stormwater Project of the Year by the American Public Works Association, and it includes a new playground. We won a $19.5 million grant to fund our stormwater and sanitary sewer work. And we made 1,112 upgrades to traffic signals. From the youngest to the oldest, our Department of Social Services reaches out to help people every day. At the Family Care Center, families with children ages 0 to 5 are empowered to achieve stability and resilience. At the Audrey Grievous Center and Parent and Guardian Empowerment, teens find social workers and caring teachers who provide the right help with challenges so they can find success in the classroom and in life. Young people also find support through all kinds of grassroots programs through Partners for Youth. From our substance use disorder intervention program, teens and adults get the help and treatment they need to battle addiction. Like Tyler Foster, who is celebrating 2 years of recovery from substance use disorder. Yes. Thank you. He is employed full-time, but took a day off so he could be with us today. Congratulations, Tyler. Our city has won a second $2 million grant to fight the opioid crisis, and we are in line to receive funding through the opioid settlement. Working with our partners, we are saving many lives. Our senior centers touched the lives of 10,000 seniors last year, offering a place to find friendship, support, and a variety of programs. 982 new seniors joined the senior centers in 2022. Last year, for the first time, social services had the unique opportunity to help nonprofit agencies with capital needs. Specifically, 23 agencies got assistance with 45 projects. 2022 was a banner year for parks investment. Here are the newly installed climbing boulders, just installed at Northeastern Park. Other features are being added, and the park is expected to reopen next month. Thanks to federal funds, we are designing and developing Cardinal Run North, a large community park that will be a real game changer. And we purchased property on the Kentucky River for kayaks and canoes, a first for Fayette County. Thanks to private donors, construction of a new destination park, Town Branch Park, will get underway this spring. Private donors also helped us open a new dog park in Veterans Park. The city is investing $25 million, which has allowed us to improve parks all over town with playgrounds that are accessible to all, pickleball courts, trails, a new pirate ship for Woodland Pool, and much, much more. One of our greatest transformations has come downtown at Charles Young Park, where there's a new playground, resurfaced basketball courts, and construction is underway for a spray ground. Just this summer, we opened Town Branch Commons Trail, which leads right to Charles Young Park, and several other downtown parks as it meanders through town. Using federal funds, we are also investing in an important downtown arts facility. The city is now the official owner of the Pam Miller Downtown Arts Center, and we are renovating the unused third floor and the vacant first floor restaurant. Next year, we will celebrate the 50th anniversary of the state of our merged government, a landmark change for this city. Merger created increased efficiency in responding to the needs of all our residents, and that is important, all 325,000 of them. As many have said, local government is where the rubber meets the road, be it an actual road or an international pandemic. Local government is there, responding to cries for help, picking up the garbage, keeping the traffic moving, managing playgrounds, and much, much more. We want the best for our residents, so we continue every day to work for the very best for our people and our community. Thank you very much.
City Hall is busy as ever, and we're here to bring you gavel-to-gavel coverage of city business here or streaming online. And remember, for the most accurate and up-to-date information on all city business, check out our website at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.